Okay, so it's the winter solstice. It is about the return of the light and the days begin to grow longer again. No, it doesn't seem like it. It's about rebirth. It's about new beginnings. The cycle begins again. So what I'm going to do in April, if you're watching, do your magic and timestamp it for me if you can. I'm going to do 3 cards for each sign randomly. Past, present and future. Then I'm going to get you a Woodlands Wardens card. And at the end I'll do a couple of clarifiers. So Aries then. That's your past. Gone through that already. That's your present. That's your future. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Cups. You're not in charge of your emotions. You're possibly, some of you are connected to someone who drinks, self-medicates, alcohol, drugs. Empty, running on empty, devoid of emotions, of love. Cancer energy. So the past situation is releasing the shackles of a toxic situation, breaking free. Capricorn energy, 15, that's the way we want it. It's about freeing yourself to be yourself. So 15 could be very important. For me, it's the names Ashley and Lee. So it's realising that the material things in life no longer serve you, which is good. But we have in the present a card that was very much present in today's read, the Chariot, which is that you're off path now. You're not working as a team anymore. The 2 people born in the year of the horse. This is problems with the vehicle, mechanical, or otherwise, speeding tickets, parking fines, etc. A crash, a collision. The vehicle can be your body or actual travel, delays in travel, emergency vehicles, fire engines, etc. So in the past, you've freed yourself, but somehow you've gone off track. 725. The name Mia could be important. And something has come to an end, or will be coming to an end, and it's going to take a lot of work to keep it there if it's at all possible. Something got as good as it was going to get, and it would take a lot of work to keep it at that happy situation. So the 10 of Cups, unfortunately, something that once made you happy has become coming to an end, and you have to find love for yourself unconditionally as well as others. So 10 months. Cancer and Capricorn. The past, you did the right thing, but it's left you flailing about with nowhere to call home, because this is the home and family life. Something's not working. The dynamics are changing and something has to end. So here we go then. The past, there was joy, play. We've got the bear and the cedar. You are the leader. You are the baby of the astrology, but you are also the one that makes the first move. The bear is Virgo. It's also the Judgment Day card number 20 in the tarot. But this is the number 4. So it is equivalent to the Emperor, which is Aries. Number 4. The bear and the cedar calls you to be powerful but benevolent, embodying the qualities of a great leader. Bears are emperors of the woodland and guardians of the forest. Paired with cedar, a plant known for its healing, protectiveness, cleansing qualities, this card invites us to mature with authority. The spirit of the bear is guiding you to leadership opportunities and reminding you to rule with fairness and care. How can you be a better leader, and who can benefit from your knowledge and experience? So, that wasn't a bad one, Aries. So remember, 15 for you is positive, 7 and 25 is negative. Wherever you see those numbers. People's birthdays, date for your diary, and address. Taurus then. Give it another go. Shuffle them in because they might want to come out again. Past, present, future. At the bottom of the deck we've got stop what you're doing. There's red lights and red flags all over this. These are not your team. You need to find a new team. Be careful when you're at the traffic lights when you're driving. Funny enough, you've got Aries, you've got the Emperor, father figures, bosses, government officials, somebody here who is not very little self-respect, using people as pawns. This is in the past. So a very important male in your life, somebody in a position of power, but it's their way or the highway, especially in Aries, or those born or living at 4 or 31, or date for your diary. The present situation, you are at a crossroads in your life, and you must take the path less travelled, the one you don't want to take. Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. There's no point in going on in circles. You've already been there. It's time to try something new. Wow, you saw me shuffle. So you must free yourself from this toxic situation. You must unbind yourself from promises, contracts, etc. that were made under duress. Do not sign anything. Break the shackles. End this toxic situation. Capricorn, 15. So 15 is positive, 4 and 31 is negative. There we go. So you and Aries have a lot in common. Let's find your woodland card. $44. That came up with the mirror card, didn't it? And it is in the reverse. Unfortunately, the hawk is also Aries. So, somebody's been very ungraceful and lacking stamina. So 44 then. The hawk is keen and vigilant observer, so you may be observed or you may need to observe. So much so that the watchful and hawk-eyed have become synonymous. An apex predator, the hawk glides gracefully on the wind, its sharp talons ever at the ready. The thistle can thrive in a variety of environments, from verdant hills to rocky shores. Its spiked, stinging leaves protect its radiant flower, which perches like a crown upon its stem. External pressures have weakened your resolve. Remember you are worthy, because that is self-worth, lack of it, and guard it closely. Your worth. So are you easily influenced by environment or seduced by shiny baubles? How can you thrive in a difficult situation? So you have to free yourself from that toxicity. Gemini then next. Does Gemini need to know, please, Spirit? Oh. Grandparents. Home life. Slow and steady. Beginning a new journey, a new cycle of life. Don't be afraid to jump off that cliff and make your wings on the way down. This is a new adventure that's coming your way, possibly as early as tomorrow, because it's the 22nd. The Fool. Zoe and Katie could be important. We've got Michael, Millie, Darren, Susan, Julie, Reese and Chanel. This is someone possibly with stomach issues. Like I said, grandparents. Spirit can't help you with this, I'm afraid. You have to decide for yourself. They are watching now. They're taking notice. Don't chuck yourself into work to hide from your true wants and needs. You have to follow your true life path, and at the minute you've turned your back on it. So be careful you don't stumble and fall. There is issues with the celebration. It may be Christmas, it may be a birthday, or with the home and family life. A home is not a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table and a welcome at the door. So the present situation is either that there's maintenance needs doing in the home, or that the family life is not all it's supposed to be. It could even be the loss of a home. But your finances and career will improve slowly and steadily if you put the effort in. So do that, but don't put finances above everything else. Find the balance. This may be an apology that's coming your way, or needs to come your way, or you may know that you need to give an apology. Whatever it is, this is about you beginning a new cycle. London, the Lord Mayor of London, Richard, could be important there. Hospitals and health issues in the past. So, people in uniform, there's the dark complexion. What else can I tell you? Buddha in the past. So, your spiritual journey is needed. Going within. But health issues could be, because that's Chiron as well, healing needs to take place. There's the horse. We've got a horse twice, so somebody born in the year of the horse and the bluebell. Modest fortitude, that's what that is. Slow and steady. Modest fortitude. It is the number 49. Its downcast blooms cause the bluebell to bow gently at its stem. When a horse bows its head to you, that means it's submissive, symbolising modesty. In contrast, the horse is a striking creature, proud and muscular, able to bear great loads, and so are you. And travel long distances. It is known for its superior strength and stamina. Taken together, the horse and the bluebell remind us that the greatest feats are the result of much humble practice. Work quietly and consistently, slow and steady. The time to shine will present itself in the future. For now, you must focus on your process rather than its rewards. You are too focused on earning praise and not focused enough on the substance of your work. Where is it worthwhile to push through adversity, and when is it better to rest? And you do need some rest. So all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So 9 and 27 for you is negative wherever you see it. Who was that? Gemini, wasn't it? This is Cancer then. Oh dear. A lot of that going about at Christmas. Yeah, stop what you're doing. Red lights, red flags all over this. The past, isolation, loneliness. If you see that key, it's in the corner. You can use it to unlock that door if you choose to. You have either isolated yourself by choice, or you have felt lonely in a room full of people, half erased. The bird in the gilded cage. Everything you need, but you still feel the lack, the loneliness. 5 years. But you hold the key to this. In the present, we have the 18. We've got the full moon there. The 18, the twin towers, the twins. Some of you may feel like you're drowning. There are 2 dogs there, so there's born in the other dog baying at the moon. You are torn, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. Spirit are telling you. So tread carefully. It's not going to be an easy path, but you will get there. There's something you haven't been invited to, or something that is not feeling like a celebration. The foundations aren't strong enough. A home is not a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table and a welcome at the door. Possible repairs need doing at home. So there's a lot of that going on, isn't there? For you, the 18 there is positive. You see glimpses of the future and know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Just not yet, my friend. We've got to get through this period of time. 4 days. 5 years. But there it is, the dragonfly and the pansy, a transformation. The dragonfly, wherever you see it, is a beautiful symbol of transformation. A lucky symbol. I used to have it on my lamp when I had it on the table at the other house. Do you remember? Very lucky symbol. It's usually the 17 in the tarot, the star card, Aquarius. But in this, it is 48. We've never had this one before. So let's see. 46, 47, 48. Balance. Perching with delicate grace. The dragonfly is a symbol of balance. So wherever you see that, it is a message from spirit. Be it on a lamp, like I said, a brooch, whatever. Nimble and attuned as a dancer. It moves effortlessly through the air, shifting direction with ease. So maybe you will have to change direction. Pansies are named for the French word penser, meaning thought. So change your thought patterns to positive ones. And were given by the Victorians as tokens of thoughtfulness. Together, the dragonfly and the pansy indicates a harmony of thought and action. So make sure that your actions mirror your thoughts. Like the dragonfly hovering above water, you are healthy and confident. Your physical skill is matched by your mental and emotional strength. Is my attention shared among my various interests and endeavours, or do I find I tend to favour just one? Am I satisfied by how I spend my time and energy? How can I build a more balanced life for myself? Beautiful energy. So that 48 then and the 18, beautiful. Wherever you see them, they are your light. The light at the end of the tunnel. Leo then, let's see. 5th house Leo. Oh, Leo. So this is a battle that you will lose. Unfortunately, because you're wasting your time, energy, and effort on something that's never going to be any different. So in the past, there was a businessman, a man with a loyal dog beside him. So there's born in the year of the dog. Could be a Capricorn, could be a man of a dark complexion. This was someone generous with their money, a great friend and a protector. But for some reason, in your present, there is either the same man or a different man who is now depressed, running on empty, devoid of emotion, and it's also Cancer, home and family life. So Capricorn in the past, stability, ambition, wealth, and now you've got a lack of emotion, being drained, the home and family life suffering, somebody possibly self-medicating, drink, drugs, etc. You are wasting your time and energy. 9 of Wands is banging your head against a brick wall, I'm afraid. And it's just going to cause more and more arguments and battles. That's not good, is it? Let's see if we can find you some hope in this. But if that's the case, then stop worrying about finances, because that's the least of your worries. Someone here is suffering. Yeah, the goat, Capricorn again, and the willow, overcoming the obstacles. It's not going to be easy. The number 11. 11 for me would be Casey, Daniel. Yeah. So the goat is a symbol of balance, jumping with ceaseless energy, perching easily on even the narrowest footholds. Its vitality and grace are enviable. The willow is a symbol of mourning. So somebody is mourning the loss of something or someone, often appearing on gravestones. In Greek mythology, willow are said to mark the entrance to the underworld, where, when combined, the goat and the willows show us that there may be losses to suffer, but we can overcome them with renewed energy and the right balance. Going from a throat. A recent loss may have you feeling down, or a new unfortunate obstacle may have appeared on your path. You must realign yourself with your goals to regain control of this situation. How can you better achieve balance in your life? And how can you plan ahead to navigate the obstacles in this path? I don't see it because you're wasting your time. So we'll see. But Capricorn energy for you is brilliant, but it does mean ambition and mostly financial benefits. Virgo, let's see. I think it's because I've got the heating on. It dries me out very quickly. Beautiful. Miracles are about to happen for you, Virgo. A Gemini may be involved. Keep your thoughts positive. You can do magic. 1 or 28, massively important. Doris and Martin. Keep your thoughts positive. Your thoughts and words are spells. You found something out in the past, possible deceit or lies, but nobody's taking credit for what you do anymore. You've become financially and emotionally independent, even within a relationship or a partnership, because you have found peace. 9 years. And there is fond memories of the past, good things happening with the children. It's all very, very good. No major arcanas apart from that one, which is a miracle. So this, especially for the next 6 months, will be beautiful. Perhaps a dog could be involved. Those born in the year of the dog. 7 weeks, 9 years, financial and emotional independence. Standing on your own 2 feet with beautiful memories of the past. Absolutely gorgeous. So miracles can happen. Hands, arms, shoulders, children, siblings. Beautiful energy. Nothing negative to say there. It's all positive. The masks are off and you see things very, very clearly. Lovely. The lizard and the pitcher plant. So that is the number 12. You're not sacrificing yourself anymore. You may have felt in the past like someone's cut off your right arm, but it's back. 12. So the carnivorous pitcher plant, a bit like a fly trap, traps its prey with its leaves. The lizard, which may occasionally find itself ensnared in the pitcher plant's trap, has come to represent death and resurrection, as it possesses the unique ability to drop its tail when stuck, and a new tail can grow when the old one's in place, though it's never quite the same as the original, and you have managed to do that. However, this indicates that you lost an opportunity. Remember that it's okay to pass on some things, but before you turn away, ask yourself why you may feel averse or disinterested. What fears, if any, inform your decisions? What could you drop in order to feel like you are moving forward again? You need to move forward. Stop thinking of the past and the fond memories of the past and move forward. It'll never be the same, but it can be better. So, yeah, lovely energy. I like that one. Libra then, you're next. Oh, boredom in the past, unwilling to receive, and yet somehow in the present, you've found unconditional love for yourself and others, and it's reciprocated. Number 14, Libra. Sagittarius, perhaps. This is balance. You found the balance needed, but there is a drama queen who doesn't like it. So you've learnt from the past, that's what you don't want. This is what you've got, which is a perfect partnership, mutual love, balance and peace and patience, temperance. You've been through the ringer and come out the other side stronger than ever before, but there is possibly a Leo here, or a female who is or any gender really, but usually a female who is a drama queen. She will scream and scream and scream until she's sick if she doesn't get what she wants. Oh, sorry about this. So I'm just going to pause you 1 minute. That's my granddaughter. Yeah, so Violet, Elizabeth, the flowers, violets, Dennis, Waterman, Bonnie, Langford, William, Tony, Philip, all could be important. And the bells as well. God, you're getting all the interruptions, but this is really good. Emily and Kerry. So watch out for the drama queens, because you've got the balance in your life. You don't need that external energy anymore. Somewhere in the past you shut yourself off and it looks like it was the right thing to do. So if it's someone coming back from the past especially, that have nothing to do with them, because this, whatever this is you've got in the present, is beautiful energy, strength, balance, Sagittarius energy. So wherever you've got Sagittarius in the chart, absolutely brilliant. So let's pick you a Woodland Warden's card by Jessica Rue. The chipmunk and the laurel. I'm trying to remember who I was with now, because that's put me off. So I believe I'm with Libra. And this is number 7. So Mia, which is who's just messaged me. So that must be important. It must be important. My granddaughter is called Mia, or one of my granddaughters, should I say. So 14. No, and it's 12. 12 and 14. 7, not 12. Blimey, these Roman numerals. 7, there we are. So, the chipmunk and the laurel symbolise a new venture that will surely lead to success. The chipmunk often takes the road less travelled, in finding hidden pathways and adventure along the way. The laurel is a symbol of victory, used as a crown to the winners in the ancient Olympic Games. So maybe you found victory. Together they tell us to take charge of our destiny and carve our own path to find success. This can be a sign that you're stagnating, so the past may be very recent. You may feel frustrated, stalled and set back. Think about the clever and enterprising chipmunk. What lesser known pathway would lead you to your goal? Possibly this. So don't do things that you normally do. Don't listen to the drama queen. Or how might you redefine your success? What successes in your life can you celebrate? And how can you carve out your own path and live your truth? And that is what's true. There is a mutual, loving partnership here, possibly romantic, but you've learnt a hard lesson to get there. You don't need to relearn that lesson. So I'm pretty sure that was Libra. We've got Scorpio now. I hope to goodness I haven't missed anybody out. If I have, let me know and then I will do it. So Scorpio, Spirit please. So 14 for you, Libra, was very important. Scorpio. Okay, so we have 3 women. And the Fool's Journey. Tomorrow, we started with that, near enough, not at the beginning somewhere. And we got it again. So Richard, Zoe, Katie, jumping off the cliff and making your wings on the way down. In the past, there was stagnation. Nothing could grow in barren lands. There was a termination of a pregnancy, maybe a failed pregnancy, a loss, where you felt nothing could grow. Nothing would ever grow again. 3 and 30. Abigail, Natasha, Greg, Elaine, Josh, Lauren. Mothers. So it may be the loss of a mother even. But there is arguments there with a woman. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of children, whatever it is. In the present, we have financial success. Possibly around a Leo female. Or through a Leo female. Financial success, and your future looks beautiful with a full cup. You are very, very happy. So whatever this is, even if it's recent past where you feel that there is nothing there, there is Scorpio there, yourself. Self-love. You're going on a new adventure. Be ready to take action. It's beautiful. Don't see it as a negativity thing like what you've lost, because it's made way for something more beautiful than you could imagine. And the wand and the cup are phallic symbols, so the conception of a new, better life. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the rabbit. So it looks like, that should have said the hare and the oak. So Taurus and the March hare, so 1st of March would be Pisces maybe. And we've got the number 3, you can't make it up. So that 3 or 30 for you is something very, very important. Wherever you see the hare, it's very important. Yeah, beautiful. Very, very beautiful read. And that is new opportunities. There you go, new adventures. Absolutely beautiful. Hares are often symbols of fertility and love, associated with the Celtic goddess Austere. So Easter, definitely, March the 1st, especially. Those of you that have suffered a failed pregnancy in the past, this looks good. And a rebirth is what the solstice is about. It represents springtime, a season of birth and abundance. A variety of ancient cultures have linked the oak with the bravery and vitality, and you've had to be very brave. In ancient Greece, the oak was revered as a tree sacred to Zeus. In Norse mythology, it was represented as a tree of life, Yggdrasil, and in ancient Celtic and Druid cultures, the oak was associated with the god Dagda. So, it is in the upright. A celebration and good fortune is in order. If you have been in a caregiving role, this is a reminder that your sacrifice will be repaid. So if you've had to look after an elderly mother or something like that, whatever you've done, they're grateful for, and they're going to make sure that you have something to celebrate because of it. What can I celebrate today? What exciting opportunities should I follow up on soon? So grab that opportunity when it comes, especially if it's tomorrow, with open arms, just like she is. Trust that the universe will catch you. Absolutely beautiful. Sagittarius then. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful Sagittarius in your own read. Absolutely lovely. Yeah. So you may not be walking away from something, from the misery of the past. You may be feeling stuck. And you haven't decided yet. However, Spirit is saying move on. If you're staying, you cannot leave, you cannot bring the baggage of the past into the future. You must draw a line in the sand and not take that baggage with you. Travel across water, possibly in the past, or a stormy situation that you came out of. And now you find balance. You find that you've been through it and you've come out stronger on the other side. Tony, Philip, Kerry and Emily, all positive names, influences. The 14 for you is positive. You have the moral high ground, but don't use it as a battering ram. You are strong enough now to do anything you want, even if it's to move on. Absolutely beautiful. And it is Sagittarius, so that's your card. Name Aries could be important as well. So move on. It's time. You have the moral high ground. But that, you don't want to stay there. So even if you're staying in a situation, you cannot stay and keep going over the past. Oh, there's a warning. So, alarm bells. Oh, you have the 13, the moth and the eucalyptus. It's time to end this. I'm afraid it's an ending. So you may not want to walk away, but you have to. You will come out stronger on the other side. 13. And if you see a moth, it's very important. Eucalyptus may mean that something you need to clear your airways. 13. Brilliant card to have on the solstice because it's about new beginnings. So the moth and the eucalyptus is a number 13 for a reason. It mirrors the meaning of the death card in the traditional tarot deck. The death card rarely indicates literal death, but rather marks an ending of some kind and provides us with the knowledge and power to let go. Yes, you've learned something. The moth shown here is the death head of the hawk moth, named for its unique skull-like markings on its back. The death head is nocturnal, and like all moths, it flies towards the light. Eucalyptus is a symbol of protection, as the oil from this plant can be used to guard against and soothe a variety of ailments. An ending is imminent, but don't worry about it. This could mean the end of a relationship, a hobby or an interest, a job or any number of other things. While endings sometimes mark loss, they don't always. And even if we do experience grief, we have the power, yes, you're stronger now, to emerge from it with a better understanding of yourself. How can you accept this change? What tools do you have that might help you feel safe and protected from the change that's occurring in your life? Know that you have the moral high ground. You're in the right, and move on. Beautiful. Capricorn then. Here we go. Wow. Yep. You're not wasting your time, energy, or effort on what no longer serves you anymore. No more head injuries, no more wasting your time. In the past, there may have been a sum of money coming your way, an inheritance or a large windfall. It's security, family unity, etc. 10 years. Then you have a father figure, a boss, a government official, somebody who is looking down on you as a benefactor. They will protect you and bring you success. Aries energy, 4 and 31. And then you have a happy home, a new home, a celebration, something that is positive, a celebration to go to. This is about success and protection. Absolutely beautiful. Aries energy gives you the energy and the impetus to move forward and build firm foundations for the future. Beautiful, Capricorn. Absolutely stunning. So for you, 4 and 31 is perfect. I have no names connected to that, I'm afraid. No idea. But it is a male energy, and it is self-esteem, and it is self-respect. So knowing where you're going and what you're doing, which is half the battle in life. It's beautiful. You're coming home to who you truly are. Yeah, the bar and the pumpkin. So you're getting more confidence. We've got the 18. It is Venus as well. Love and abundance. Growing as a person, as a soul. 18. Those born in the year of the bar also. With their winding vines and large, healthy seeded fruit, pumpkins signify abundance, health and resilience. Meanwhile, the fierce and intelligent boar is known for its sharp tusks and aggressive movements. Combined, the boar and the pumpkin embody self-assurance. Your confidence is well-founded. Any insults or attempts to damage your morale will roll off your back. You are thick-skinned with the pumpkin and courageous like the boar. What accomplishments are you proud of, and how can you improve your confidence with a sense of worth? There is self-worth. That's what you're finding, and you keep hold of that because you deserve it. Aquarius, then. Oh, sorry, not enough. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah. This seems that in the past you suffered at the hands of a female, possibly darker complexion, possibly someone that wore a uniform, or someone that was not nurturing, possibly a mother figure. Or it could be that you had unreliable friendships, again, lack of security, finances, career. It was not very good. Nothing you could rely on, no one you could rely on. In the present, you're suffering at the hands of violent men or harsh words, confusion, mental illness, Libra energy. So we've got Taurus there, Libra there, lies, deceit, manipulators. Your future lies in you coming out of your comfort zone, being prepared to end this and begin something new. Get out while you can. With a violent man like that, you have no security and you have no kind words there. 13 for you is positive. Death and rebirth. Be open to it. Because at the minute you're stagnated, you're bored, you do not you're not open to receive the gifts that Spirit wants to give to you. So be open, come out of your comfort zone. Scorpio energy, shared resources, the reproductive organs, or the lack thereof. Healing of the reproductive organs. Watch out for this violent man, legal matters, the man with the knife. Be very careful. The crow and the dogwood. You are, if whatever anybody's told you in the past, you are very intelligent. The number 16. Things are about to get interesting for you. And your mind, what people perceive as mental illness, I think, is some sort of intelligence on a level that others do not understand. So you need to get clear in what you want. The crow is an incredibly intelligent bird associated with the power of foresight. So you may not be suffering mental illness, you may be seeing or hearing things. The ability to use your tools. Today it's often used to signify darkness or foreboding, and that's what I get there. But modern depictions rarely do the crow justice. So nobody's done you any justice. According to Norse folklore, the crow is a powerfully positive symbol meant to remind us of our skills and resources. It says, and this is very important quote, "You are capable of solving any problem, so don't do yourself down." Like the crow, the dogwood has somewhat confused public image. Confusion there. Its beautiful light-coloured petals convey gentleness and whimsy. Few know that it has hard bark and strong frame, and you are stronger than you know. Make it an uncommonly durable tree, able to withstand even the harshest weathers. You have the tools to fulfill your goals and solve any problem, but that stands in your way. You need only look inward to find wisdom and strength. So you can do anything, basically. What do you know? What are you knowledgeable about? What are your creative or professional goals, and how can you accomplish them? Because someone here, perhaps a professional, has told you wrongly, a wrong diagnosis, bad advice from a priest or a spiritual leader, bad advice from doctors or lawyers. Whatever it is, you need to come out of your comfort zone and realise that you need to go within. Trust your gut, because it's better than anything you're being told. So for you then, the 13 is positive and the 16. And finally, Pisces, last but not least, the poets, the bards, the prisoners, the creative, Pisces. Oh, again, dear me. Unhappy home and family life, the main man in your life, it's their way or the highway, Aries energy, and you're not listening to your ancestors. Grandparents are not happy. They can't help you with this because you're not following your true life purpose. This is about your way or the highway, lack of self-esteem, bosses, government officials, father figures, the main man in your life. Like I said, there's a lot of upset and unhappiness in the home in the past. The home is not a home without fire and half food on the table and welcome at the door, and there may be repairs need doing in the home. And this is lack of self-esteem, self-respect, head and face injuries, fathers not agreeing with you, grandfathers and grandmothers not agreeing with you. The name Walter, Millie, Darren, Mike, Susan, Julie could all be important. Reese and Chanel. You are chucking yourself into work or greed, and it's getting you nowhere, I'm afraid. You need to learn from this. Number 14. So for you, the 4 and 31 is negative, and the 14 is positive. You will be put through this. 9 and 27 is negative. You are going to be put through a lot because you have to learn a hard lesson in life. And you will come out stronger on the other side, but this is a hard lesson to learn. To find balance. Yeah, don't be too domineering. Don't use people. Basically, find the balance, and listen to the ancestors because they're trying to talk to you when you're not listening. So for you, 9 and 27, 4 and 31 is negative. The 14 is positive. Philip and Tony and Emily and Kerry. Aries, Virgo, health issues, hospital doors. The spider and the passion flower, creative ingenuity, the number 2. The number 2 is positive, the internet, the World Wide Web, and the 12 disciples. Number 2. The spider represents balance, there we go, light and dark, Sagittarius also. Cunning yet patient. I suggest you not not be too cunning because that will backfire. They spin intricate webs that are both beautiful and deadly. The passion flower is a vining flower that has come to symbolise faith. It was named by the 16th century Jesuit missionary who associated the plant with the Passion of Christ. Its filaments serve more Christian values. Represents the crown of thorns, so someone is suffering. It's 10 petals, the 10 faithful apostles, and so on. You're not being a faithful apostle, unfortunately. Reverse, no, it's not reversed, it's upright. You can solve your problems unconventionally with cleverness. You need only exercise patience, that's patience and balance, in order to fully appreciate the results of your labour. How can you overcome the obstacles with your talents? When have you solved a problem using your integrity in the past? So how have you dealt with this in the past? Because it hasn't worked well. Do something differently this time. Have faith. So the only positive they've got there is the number 2 and the number 14. So yeah, you should be less domineering, have more self-esteem, listen to the ancestors, and have faith, really. So let's see then, we'll get a goddess card for us all. And then we'll call it a day for the solstice read. Merry meet. Frig. She is in reverse, so there could be some unfaithfulness here. In wifely devotion, she's not devoted at all and she's in the reverse, but this is what she would be if she was in the upright. So some of you may see someone were more in the opposite of this, but I shall read it. This is Frigg. So she is the model of wifely devotion, she who is loved. Silence, wisdom and devotion. So she won't be silent, she won't be wise, and she won't be devoted. This is about what you should be though. Resourceful. See, female cunning, that's what it is. That's what I'm getting. Independence. So freedom. Despite being married to a rather ghastly Odin, king of the gods, Wednesday, famous for his extramarital exploits, Frigg was a devoted wife and mother. She counsels you to make certain you are sure of your facts before you open your mouth or take action. Frigg also signifies the grace of forgiving, an ability to love someone and accept their faults, but to be able to look after yourself without over-dependence on the actions of others. So be free within and without a relationship. Don't expect too much of others unless you can give as much yourself. Frigg also counsels you to be steadfast. Devotion and patience are qualities, so we've talked about patience all the way through, that can make for the success of a relationship or project. Frigg supports you in developing these qualities in yourself. So patience is required, but don't be somebody's doormat. Okay, one word from Spirit then, let's have a look. Last card. This has been a bit of a long one, hasn't it? What we're going into. Oh my God, it's still going. This is an hour long. I'm so sorry, I didn't realise. But I wanted to do something special for the solstice. So here we go. Final word from Spirit then. You are protected. Call back your power. This is about protection. 104. Used to live at 104 when I was a kid. So, you're being called to protect your energy. Call back your power. May all the lost pieces return home now. Take a look at who and what drains your energy. Do not keep your tabs open, that especially on computers. Shut down energetically each night. Energetic cords are formed between people, places, objects and events. So it's important to keep checking in. So it doesn't mean stay off forever. It just means make sure you shut down. Your energy and energetic spaces are sacred, so treat them as such. Keep your energy clear. It takes work. As we go through life, we can give away our power, so it's important that now and again we call it back by cutting energetic cords or doing a form of healing known as soul retrieval. Can you think of a traumatic event, relationship or soul memory that you are being called to call back your power from? Check into your body now and see which chakra feels like it needs a bit of energetic cleanup. Look at this card, put your hand on your heart and repeat, I call back any lost soul fragments, power or light now. Any vows, soul contracts, hexes or programs from the past or present, from this life or others that are not in my highest good. I relinquish now any power or light that I have willingly or unwillingly given away or had taken from me. I call back now any cords or attachments from this life or others. I release now for the highest good of all. And so it is, and so it is, and so mote it be. Beautiful solstice read. Thank you, Spirit. Speak to you soon. Hang in there. Thanks for listening. Bye.